students. In our last video, I will discuss with you about the relationship between QP, QV, CP, CV, that is the heat at constant pressure, heat at constant volume, QP, QV, and CP, that is the heat capacity at constant pressure, CV, heat capacity at constant volume. And I will discuss with you some thermodynamic quantities like internal energy, work, heat and enthalpy, that is the heat content. Now today under the heading of thermodynamic, we will discuss how to calculate the change in internal energy. Calculate the change in internal energy, that is delta U. Or you can say delta E. U and E both are the representation of internal energy that you will use. Beta, you have a compound whose internal energy you want to calculate. How will you calculate? For calculation the internal energy of unknown compound whose weight is known to us, that we use an instrument. That instrument is known as Bohm calorimeter. Bohm calorimeter. Bohm calorimeter is the instrument used to calculate the change in internal energy of unknown substance whose internal energy is not known. For this construction, how will you construct the Bohm calorimeter? Beta, Bohm calorimeter consists of a small steel tank. It is a small steel tank fitted with shelf. On the shelf, a platinum cup is placed. This cup is of platinum cup. Platinum cup is placed in which the known amount of substance will be put whose internal energy we want to calculate. Then two electrode, one is anode, other is cathode, fitted inside the platinum cup. One is anode, other is cathode. Now an oxygen inlet fit into the Bohm calorimeter. Oxygen inlet is fit into the Bohm calorimeter, and this Bohm calorimeter is totally closed. This is known as Bohm. This is known as Bohm. Whole construction is known as Bohm. This Bohm is fitted into a large insulated jacket having two holes. One hole for thermometer, one hole for thermometer and other for stirrer. Other hole for stirrer. Beta, this is large insulated jacket which neither allow the matter or energy can pass through it. Beta, this is large insulated jacket. And the bomb calorimeter fit into it with high pressure. So it will not move in the water. Beta, this insulated jacket is filled with water. This insulated jacket is filled with water. Clear? It is water, large insulated jacket or vessel, you can say. Beta, thermometer, stirrer, this whole apparatus collectively known as bomb calorimeter. In this data we will do two steps. First, inside the platinum cup we add the salt whose internal energy known to us. That means known salt with known weight. We know the amount of substance that we will be adding the platinum cup and its internal energy is also known to us. This step is done only to check the bomb calorimeter is okay. When substance placed in the bomb calorimeter, switch on the electrode, electricity pass through the substance through these electrodes in the platinum cup, and then from oxygen inlet we will supply oxygen. In the presence of oxygen, this substance start to burn and release energy. By releasing energy, this steel jacket become hot, this steel vessel become hot. When this will hot, it will transfer heat from steel to the water, and water near the bomb, near the steel vessel become hot. Now with the stirrer we will start by stirring. Better we will start like this. By stirring, all the water will move and temperature of all the water remain constant. Number of time we will take out the thermometer and check the reading of temperature in the thermometer. A time is come where temperature remain constant, does not rise the temperature. Now temperature remain constant. This is the final temperature. Initial temperature before put the thermometer into the jacket or into the bomb calorimeter, that is the initial temperature T1. And final temperature is the temperature that remain constant. By number of time it will be increased. And with change in temperature we will calculate the change in internal energy, and internal energy is same as that we know. Known salt means whose internal energy known to us. That value and value calculated from bomb calorimeter remain same. That means this bomb calorimeter is okay. Now step 2. Now we will add the substance whose mass is known to us but not internal energy. Now add the substance in the platinum cup whose internal energy want to be calculated. Whose internal energy want to be calculated. Unknown salt with known mass. The salt whose internal energy is not known. That salt is known as unknown salt. The same procedure is done with this unknown salt. In place of known salt, we will add unknown salt and check the change in temperature. Initial temperature T1, final temperature T2. It is the change in temperature and we want to calculate change in internal energy. Beta, heat capacity of each substance is constant. That heat capacity is represented by Q. Q into change in temperature per mole. Mole is represented by N. Mole is represented by N. How will you calculate mole? Given mass by molar mass. Given mass is known to us. Molar mass will be calculated according to the formula of salt. Or we can say Q, heat capacity into change in temperature into number of moles given mass by molar mass. And by this formula we will calculate the change in internal energy of any salt whose internal energy we want to calculate. This is all about the bomb calorimeter. Beta, bomb calorimeter is the instrument. Bomb calorimeter is the instrument which is used to calculate the change in internal energy. If we want to calculate the change in enthalpy, not internal energy. Now we want to calculate the change in enthalpy. Change in enthalpy can be calculated by beta enthalpy or heat content, that is the same thing, delta H. It will be calculated by using coffee cup calorimeter. Beta, coffee cup calorimeter. In this case, beta, change in internal energy will be calculated by mixing the two components in equimolar concentration and in equal amount with same molarity or normality or approximate same. To calculate the change in enthalpy, we will use coffee cup calorimeter. Internal energy, bomb calorimeter, and enthalpy, it is coffee cup calorimeter. Coffee cup calorimeter is very simple. Beta, we will use a polythene bottle or polystyrene cup. Two solution mix in it and covered by a cork. That cork consists of two holes, one hole for cork and other hole for thermometer. Only this is. We have a polythene bottle like this. Suppose in this case we will use to calculate energy of change in enthalpy for neutralization reaction. That neutralization reaction means equimolar concentration of hydrochloric acid react with sodium hydroxide to give salt and water. How much amount of enthalpy change? This enthalpy change can be calculated by using coffee cup calorimeter. Mixture of these two, beta, in one beaker we will fill hydrochloric acid, that is one normal, suppose one normal. In another beaker, one normal sodium hydroxide. These two solutions are put together in polythene bottle, and this polythene bottle is covered by a cork. This cork has two holes. Beta, one hole for stirrer, one hole for stirrer and other hole for thermometer. This is the thermometer. This is the thermometer, and these two equimolar concentrated solution and equal volume put together in this bottle. Shake well and note down the change in temperature. First of all, you check the initial temperature of both, that is the room temperature, that is same, known as T1. After mixing, temperature will regularly rise and remain constant. When rises, temperature remain constant, that is the T2. T2 minus T1 is the rise in temperature, that is final temperature minus initial temperature. We know the heat capacity of this substance, that is approximate same for both the substances. And now we want to calculate the change in enthalpy. To calculate the change in enthalpy, beta, we know very well about the specific heat capacity, rise in temperature, as well as what is the mass of these two. Suppose it is 100 gram, it is also 100 gram. That is M, mass of substances, total mass of substances. Suppose it is 100, it also 100. Total mass is 200, like this. So, if we want to calculate change in enthalpy, we will use Bohm calorimeter. In place of it, we may use polystyrene cup, but procedure remain same. Then, beta, mass, total mass into heat capacity into rise in temperature. Rise in temperature means delta T. It is equal to delta T. Change in temperature. And by using this procedure, we will calculate change in enthalpy. Beta, for change in internal energy, we will use Bohm calorimeter. And for change in enthalpy, we will use coffee cup calorimeter. Thank you.